Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Talks, and today I'm going to talk about Expleo Solutions, a giant in the making and has been doing extremely well for the past 2 weeks and has done extremely well over the last 3-4 years. But at around 1000 crore market cap, can it provide more surges from here and can it become 2-3x from here? So let's understand that. Let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation, and people taking any position or any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about Expleo Solutions, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel. Help you also ask me questions in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and a number of podcasts that I put up from time to time. And if you pay $100 upfront, you get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. So that's a 25% extra you get. For detailed market or company talk, you can directly email me and we can work things out with a fee. Now, about the company, established in 1993, the company is formerly known as SQS India as well, and it was extremely renowned during the mid 2000s and later on after that. The company offers digital business support and consulting services for automotive, banking, insurance, transportation, logistics, and energy sectors. A dividend yield is extremely decent and majorly have clients in India. The market cap of the company was around 660 crores when I made the presentation, and currently it is around 1000 crores. So it has risen 40-50% from the time I made the presentation and the time I'm recording this. But even now, it has a great deal of upsurge left. I think it can easily be a 3000 crore market cap company. I'll describe as to why I believe that could be the reason in the presentation. So if you look at the financials, then these are Q4 numbers. Sales have gone up by around 3%. Profit was down by around 2%, and it's a zero debt company. But you need to understand as to why the profits and sales have dipped. Basically, they are providing their services to the transportation, logistics, recreational, real estate kind of businesses, especially like automotives, etc. And the major chunk come from there. So once things open up, this is going to really surge, and that is why what has happened is over the last 2 weeks, as things are opening up, as the cases have reduced, as pandemic has reduced, you see a surge in the stock price, and the stock has risen quite substantial. I mean, around 30 to 40% in the last 2 weeks. And the reason behind it is that people believe, most of the investors, half of the investors believe that the third wave could be less than the second wave, could be greater than the first wave, and we could just go through it, will be able to survive and do well afterwards. So there won't be a fourth wave, and probably FY23 onwards things will be even better for companies who are working in the opening up of trade or opening up of economy. So that's why I believe that the numbers were down because these industries have done really nothing over the last year and a half, and that's why the numbers are not coming up. Even at that point of time, the valuations look interesting. So I'll talk about all those things. Return on equity of around 29% is pretty robust. Operating profit margin of 21% is also strong. If you look at the performance, then it has been a big outperformer in the last 1 year. So it has more than doubled in the last 1 year. And say from a 300 crore market cap, it's now gone up to 900 crores. So it's around 3x already. It is becoming a slightly larger small cap rather than a micro cap, and which is extremely good that a company of 200-300 crores market cap has been producing well. Numbers are well, and has been doing extremely well on the business front, and that's why people want to invest into it. The bigger the company, there's lesser risk of it probably culminating into something like a disaster, although it can happen. But here we are seeing a surge in the market cap expansion. Results have been volatile, and I think it will improve once things keep on improving on the ground. So you will see that the numbers will increase even further going forward. profits have consistently increased over time, and that is pretty good. But over the last 1 year, it has dipped. But if you look at the last 10-15 years, profits have expanded, and valuations are very reasonable even now. After the move, it is around 20 times FY23 earnings, what we are expecting. And I think IT will be the sector for the year. I have been talking about it. IT should be the sector of the decade, and there are many mid small cap IT companies that are set to do well going forward. Expleo is one of them, SQS, so one can really look at this as well. Plus, you need to understand that most of the IT companies have run up, and now even SQS has. So probably have you need to have patience. So if you have a 3 to 5 year time frame, this could be a very good bet from that perspective. So why I believe it can be 3x from here, even from here, although I believed that around 600-650 crore market cap, it can easily be 2000 crore market cap. But even now, if someone can buy a few shares and then buy on declines, I think this can easily be 3000 crore market cap over the next 4 5 years. Industry is being served to do well as India opens up. So you look at automotives, you look at insurance even will continue to do well, plus recreational activity, travel, etc. All these, I mean, infrastructure, real estate, all these industries that the company serves is going to do well once. I mean, at least I believe that since the pandemic began in very early 2020, by 22 end it should end by itself, and so by 23 onwards, FY24 or so would be big. We are into FY22 already, so if you can hold this for the next 3 years, this could be a very big opportunity, even from 900 crore market cap, to probably push it, to probably buy and make a lot of money going forward. Continuous margin improvement have been seen, and yet the stock has not captured it, although the move is started to now begin with this 40% up move over the last 1.5 months. But before that, it was always consolidating the stock. So once sales increase on as top line growth has been meager, once top line really expands, the bottom line will even grow faster. So it is currently trading at 2.5 times, 3 times sales. It can easily trade at 5 6 times sales. So all these coming together, it looks like this could be a decent opportunity even from these levels. If you look at the technicals, then it is extremely strong on chart, and especially in the last 2 weeks, with the kind of movement that the stock has shown, I'm no doubt that this is headed much higher from here. It is around 900 rupees. I won't be surprised if 2000 comes in the next 18 months. The short term support lies at around 815, and the deeper support is at 700. So when I made the video, it was around 630 620 rupees, 640 to 630, and 700 was 700 720 was the resistance. And now what has happened is it has surged past it, and so now 700 720 becomes a very strong support, and may consolidate now after the move that we have seen, probably a day or two or more, big up move. Major breakout is expected now above 1080. There could be a chance that it can go up another 10% from here in the next 2 3 days, and then probably consolidate. Remember that it has risen a lot in the last 2 weeks, so wait for consolidation and declines to buy into such stocks. So what needs to be done? Valuations are reasonable. You can buy few shares now, buy more at 800 probably. A 10% decline would be better to get into. See, the market is volatile, so there could be a chance we'll see 8 to 10% decline. That's where you need to jump in. Around 800, 780 would be good levels to buy. It is a consistent performer. It can be consistent performer from FY23 onwards. So this was my video on Expleo Solutions. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it. And kindly support me on Patreon. Thank you.